This is a tour of our high school library, and we would like to update that library. And again, you can look at your plans, but on the east side of the building, we want to move our circulation desk from over here on the, I guess this would be the north side of the building. Move it from this side and put it in more central location so that we have a better line of sight for supervision purposes. The area that is back there will turn into a teacher collaboration room, an office, and then the network room for our computing will be updated and spruced up a little bit. As I mentioned, we want to create more collaborative space. So over on the south side of the library, we're going to create walls with partitions. What we'd be able to do over there would be able to open it up for big groups or close it down for smaller groups. But again, trying to create that flexible library space that we think kids would take advantage of. Over here and on the west side of that, we're going to take the classroom that's out there, we're going to take this wall down here is our plan, take that wall down, again put in a partition wall and create that media space. So some of the computers that you see lined around the area would be placed into that media area for student use, but also be able to use that space for some distance learning. And not distance learning where someone stands up and teaches physics or calculus, but really begin to help kids be able to shrink the world a little bit, be able to do some virtual field trips, visit museums. The capability around that is really starting to expand, and we want to be a part of that and have that opportunity for our students. So that would be back in that area. We'll take that classroom and incorporate that and move that into the library. The final piece is where our computer lab is behind this wall, and we want to take down that wall and move, again, a flexible wall out, not quite to this edge, but probably out into this area a little bit. And then we want to gradually step that up, sort of like stadium seating, if you will. And what we want to do is create a workspace for the student in front and have the computer desk behind them so that when teachers are instructing, they can see that the student and they have a workspace in front of them to work. And then when they need to go work on the computer, they can turn around and be able to do that. Again, that's a supervisory thing. Teachers can see what's on the computer. They can see what students are engaged in, as well as giving the students a workspace. So we've talked to several of our teachers, such as our math teachers, who said they, statistics and that type of thing. Mr. Ayala said he would really like a facility like that and would use that quite a bit for his students. So that's really what we want to do within the school library. It's not really changing a lot of that, but it's repurposing our space, creating more collaborative space, and creating more technology for kids to feed into. So our next tour would be over at the physical education building.